Hello, Will Mills here, and today I'll be going over the deeper meaning heard in the song Synchronicity II. It was released on the album Synchronicity by the Police in 1983, and it was written by Sting. This song can be particularly complex if one does not know about the Loch Ness Monster or the concept of synchronicity. First, let's get some understanding of the myth of the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is a creature that lives in the dark and murky lake known as Loch Ness. The Loch Ness Monster is known to kill travelers and anybody who crosses into its path. So now we know about the Loch Ness Monster, but what about the concept of synchronicity? By definition, synchronicity is when two events that are significantly similar to each other occur, but they don't share any close connection. Now onto the actual song itself. In this song, the main character is a father who is not happy with his family life. He has a wife that wants to leave him, and we see this in the lyric, "Mother chants her litany of boredom and frustration, but we know all her suicides are fake." He also has a mother that is mentally ill, as seen in the lyric, "Another suburban family mourning, grandmother screaming at the wall." The father has a life at work that is just as rough. This is seen in how he and his boss interact, from the lyric, "And every single meeting with his so-called superior is a humiliating kick in the crotch." And his coworkers are also on strike, as seen in the lyric, "He walks unhindered through the picket lines today." So what does the Loch Ness Monster have to do with the song? At the end of each verse, after we see what the father is going through, there is a description of something at the bottom of a dark Scottish lake getting ready to crawl to the surface. That something is the Loch Ness Monster. Before the descriptions of the Loch Ness Monster, there are the words "many miles away." This implies that even though the Loch Ness Monster is far away and very different from the father, it has troubles similar to the father as well. This is where the concept of synchronicity comes in. There are two unrelated individuals, the father and the monster, and they are about to use the same solution to solve their troubles. But how do they solve their troubles? Through killing. The Loch Ness Monster has left its lake and is about to kill its victims. As seen in the lyric, there is a shadow on the door of a cottage on the shore of a dark Scottish lake. At the same time, the father is coming home after a long day at work and finally arrives. This is seen when it says, he sees the family home now looming in his headlights, pain upstairs that makes his eyeballs ache. That pain upstairs that makes his eyeballs ache is his family, which is the root of his unhappiness. The Loch Ness Monster is at the front door of a cottage, and the father is at the front door of his home. The father is acting like the Loch Ness Monster in the sense that he's getting rid of those that get in his path. In this case, the people in the father's path include his wife, his mother, and presumably his kids. In the book, A Tale of Two Cities, there was a character that acted like the father in the song and the Loch Ness Monster. That character was Madame Defarge. If the Darnays didn't escape Paris, and if Miss Pross didn't kill her, Madame Defarge would have gotten rid of all the people who were in her path. A small sampling of these people included Dr. Manette and the Darnay family as a whole. At first, Synchronicity II seems like a song about a man who has problems with his family and his life. However, the song goes much deeper than that. By understanding the myth of the Loch Ness Monster and comparing the parallels of his life and the monster's life, we find out that he actually kills his family. If we hadn't gone deep into the lyrics of the song, we wouldn't be able to appreciate its full meaning and what the song is really about.